Okay, so let's go ahead and start with the formal practice. But before we do, we're going to do a little bit of breath work and then also a tour of the senses to open up peripheral awareness before we get right into the heart of it. So, okay, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to inhale the arms up like so. Retain the breath, bring the arms out to the side. Exhale. The hands are coming towards each other, meeting in front of the chest. Okay, good. Now, inhale the arms up again. Retain the breath, bring the arms out away from the body. Exhale. The hands are coming towards each other. You're extending the exhale and then they meet. Good, and then one more time. Inhale the arms up. Retain the breath, bring the arms out to the side. Now start exhaling. Hands are coming together and they touch. Okay, good. Now straightening up. Like I said, we're going to do a bit of a tour of the senses such that open peripheral awareness is kept engaged during the whole practice. So just opening up the eyes. And then there's this sense of vision. And you just notice how the visual experience is happening and self-organizing. And then go ahead and bring this smiling sense of loving kindness to your visual experience. There's this quality of acceptance and receptivity. Good, now close the eyes. And look at any image thoughts that are coming up. Opening up to them, smiling, with a sense of tremendous friendliness. And also see if you can get in touch with the vastness of awareness and how all of this is arising in awareness, greeted with friendliness, so much space and ease. And now, bring your attention to hearing. Listen to the sound that the moon makes. Or listen for the foghorns that are being blown in a harbor hundreds of miles away. Listening for a sound that's not there. And that makes the mind go broad and open. And then fill that whole space with metta, with loving kindness. Both inside and out. Okay, good. Now feel the body. Take a deep breath and feel the whole body all at once. Exhale, feeling the whole body all at once. Now start with the feet. And feel the sensory data coming in from the feet. What do the feet actually feel like? And then open up to that with friendliness. Like, see if you can greet the sensory experience that you're having in the feet like you would an old friend you'd not seen in 10 years. Smiling, open, friendly. And now bring your attention to the calves, the lower legs. Again, opening up with friendliness. And now, bring your attention to the thighs. Again, opening up, interested, curious, friendly. And now, feeling the hips. Think of all the work that the hips do to keep you mobile. And then smile with gratitude. And now feel the stomach, the abdomen rising and falling. Again, greet that like it's a friend. And now bring your attention to the chest. Expansion, contraction. Feeling the chest. Greeting what's there with friendliness. And now bring your attention to the shoulders. If there's tension in the shoulders, try to release it. But it's okay if you can't release the tension. Again, this quality of friendliness. And now feel the arms and hands. Now feeling the neck, face and head. Now take a deep breath and feel the whole body all at once. And then on the out breath, let the body dissolve. Just merge into space. And in that open space, notice any emotions that are arising. And notice how there's so much space. There's room for any and all emotions to arise and pass away. There's this generous spaciousness. Okay, good. So we've just kind of opened up peripheral awareness. And now we're going to get into the primary practice. Metta, loving kindness. Good. So straighten up again. And the posture doesn't have to be too rigid. And now think back to a person or a pet you have an uncomplicated relationship of love with, and smile when you think of them. And then you see them smiling, and they see you smiling, and there may even be this quality of connection. And now wish them well. May you be happy. May you be happy. May you be happy. And just saying that in a way that is evocative for you, that helps maintain the state of metta. May you be happy. May you be happy. And really wanting it from the bottom of your heart. Of course you want them to be happy. And then you feel how this sweet wish of yours for them bounces back, kind of is reciprocated naturally. And they also want you to be happy. May you be happy. May you be happy. And again, it's totally reciprocal. May you be happy. May you be happy. May you be happy. You're smiling. The person that you love is smiling. Maybe even there's eye contact, there's connection. There's this deep, deep quality of love, friendliness, receptivity. May you be happy. And again, it might be a little bit hit and miss to begin with, some groping and grasping in the dark, but we're staying patient. Okay, now we're going to move on to a mentor. Someone who's kind and generous with you. So think of a mentor. Oh, mentor, may you be happy. May you be happy. May you be happy. You're seeing your mentor smiling. You're looking at each other lovingly. And you're really wanting your mentor to be well. May you be happy. You're smiling, you're seeing your mentor smile, and you're repeating the verbalization. That just reminds you to maintain the state of metta. May you be happy. Okay, now we're going to move on to the self. People often really struggle with metta towards the self. One way that I found that really works well for me is to split the self into an adult self and into a child self. So envision yourself maybe somewhere between 2 and 6 years old. And now already just bringing up that image thought brings about a big smile on your face. Because you're so sweet, so lovely, so innocent. And now you say, may you be happy. May you be happy. May you be happy. May you be happy. And you're smiling. Both the adult you is physically smiling, and you can see the child you smiling. And you're so happy. And the child you wants the adult you to be happy as well. It's totally mutual. May you be happy. May all go well for you. Okay, good. And now we're going to move on to a loved one in your life. And it can be someone you have a complicated relationship with. So think of that person. And oh, just to think of their face brings a smile. So you're smiling, you're seeing them, they're smiling. May you be happy. May all go well for you. May you be happy. And that wish is reciprocated back to you. Okay, let's go on to another loved one. So think of another loved one. May you be happy. Again, you're smiling, they're smiling. There's well-wishing and it's reciprocal. May you be happy. May you be happy. May you be happy. And now we're going to go on to a neutral party, a neutral person. Someone you don't know well, maybe a clerk at a gas station, maybe a jogger, maybe the lady that announces the news in the evenings, whoever. So think of your person. I always think of my old postman. So smiling, and you see them smiling, and they're so happy and you're so happy, and you wish from the bottom of your heart, may you be happy. May you be happy. May all go well for you. And you don't even know this person, but it feels so nice. And then the wish is reciprocated. They also want you to be happy. And there's a sense of attunement and of connection. Okay, good. Now, let's move on to the enemy, the dreaded enemy. So firstly, reflect on this. All you've ever wanted is happiness. All your enemy has ever wanted is happiness. Maybe your enemy went about it an unskillful way. Maybe you've even gone about getting happiness in an unskillful way. We all have. So there's this clemency, this forgiveness. So now think of your enemy. And naturally, just to think of your enemy brings a sweet, friendly smile to your face. And you see your enemy, and they have a sweet, friendly smile. It's not malicious or a creepy smile. It's a super sincere smile. And then go ahead and wish from the bottom of your heart, enemy, may you be happy. Yes, we've had troubles, and yes, you've hurt me. But I want you to be happy. Now, I also want to be clear, this isn't making the ways that your enemy hurt you, this is not making that wrong. It's not like denying any hurt. If you were hurt by your enemy, okay, and you were hurt, and that's fine. But we're still going to wish happiness towards the enemy, because that wish for happiness predates the enemy, because it's common to all life. So it's before the enemy ever did anything. Their very being aches for happiness, just like yours does. May you be happy. May you be happy. May you be happy. Okay, good. And now we're going to do a geographic version of metta. So first, may I be happy. And smile and envision yourself and send metta towards yourself. May I be happy. Now may all beings in this room be happy, seen and unseen. Now may all beings in this building be happy. And now may all beings in this city be happy. And in each step, the mind is getting more and more open, more and more unbounded. And now, may all beings in this state or province or oblast be happy. And now may all beings in this country be happy. And now may all beings in the whole world be happy. And now, may all beings throughout all space and time be happy. And the mind has gone super, super broad, infinitely broad, boundlessly broad. And in all that space, there's friendliness and love. Good. So really notice this quality of metta. And this quality of metta can be available to you whenever. So in an hour from now, envision yourself having this quality of metta in you, totally available. In a day, imagine how you have this quality of metta with you. In a week, in a month from now, you still have this quality of metta with you. In a year from now, in 10 years from now, in 100 years from now, this quality of metta stays with you. Okay, good. So now, relax the body and relax the mind, and simply look at the quality of the mind itself. There's this open, curious, receptive, friendly quality. Open awareness itself, the natural state. Okay, good. So may we awaken quickly for the benefit of all beings. Okay. So we've got a few minutes for clarifying questions. But before we open it up to questions, I'll make a few notes. Firstly, I actually am going to recommend that you simply do the first step, just where you focus on developing metta towards the easy to love object. If that goes well, you can move on to the others. And the others are mentor, self, loved one, neutral person, enemy. And then you can do a geographic version as well. Okay, well, so how did that go for people? And what questions are coming up?
Kind of scared to ask because I might be like opening a can of worms. But I found it really hard to keep the meta when we're broadening, when you say the word country. And I don't know, this might, I'm sorry if I bring like political stuff, but sometimes I really believe that some people are happy by making other people unhappy.
Sure.
And that's conflicting in my head. I don't want those people to be happy because it would mean way more people being unhappy. And how do I reconcile that? Like, I don't know.
Okay, sure. Well, so to be clear, I'll just speak as like a meditator. So I'm not speaking as a teacher in this moment. So this is the way I would view it: is that the person to whom you are wishing metta is life itself. It's before conditioning. Also, incidentally, if people were happy, they'd be more peaceable and more reasonable with each other. And also, and I'm entirely sure of this statement, everybody's unwholesome behaviors and wholesome behaviors come from the blameless desire to be happy. So if I'm if I'm punching somebody in the face, that's because I think that that's going to make me happy. Now, it's a terrible policy. It's not going to work. But that's what I think I need to do. And now also I'll say this, there are times that boundaries need to be set. You know, property needs to be protected, you know. There's a place, I believe that there's a place for protective violence. But that's outside of the purview of this class. And what we're doing here is we're working on cultivating this desire and this mental state of wanting others to be happy. It doesn't actually really have to do in a really nitty-gritty way with reality. Like, it's an intention. And just because there's that intention we don't know what the behavior will be. And then also for myself, it's like, you know, there's something called don't know mind, especially in Zen Buddhism. So don't know mind. So sometimes it's helpful just to simply suspend judgment and not know what's best for others, but still wish them well. And then is there anything else, am I speaking to your question? Is there anything else around this?
Well, yeah, that helps. It's just, I don't know, like the world seems messed up, and then I tend to overthink.
Sure. And I fall into that as well. I mean, I get upset. Yeah. Yeah. And in a sense, what we're doing, you know what we're doing in this practice? We're actually being responsible. We're clarifying our minds so that we can then, from a place of wisdom, be of service. And, you know, lots of times I think it's problematic when people have not clarified themselves yet try to change the world, because it's often based on defilements or problems that haven't been clarified. So what we're doing is we're really doing the adult and responsible thing. We're tending to the quality of our mind state.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, Shinzen mentions that in his audiobook. So,
Sure.
Thanks.
Sure, thank you. And then, I'm sorry, one more comment. It is hard to do this for the enemy. It's super, super hard. Super, super, super hard. And if we were all expert at this, we wouldn't be doing this practice.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. Okay, what other questions are coming up? Okay, looks like that might be about it. Okay, great. So we'll wrap it up here. Let me reiterate the homework. So do the 30 minutes of metta every day, right? Best you can. Also, if you need to break it up, you can. If you need to do it in a walking practice, you can. Lying down, that's fine. Standing, that's fine. Just see if you can get the practice time in. Next, do your micro hits. So during the day, say, "Oh, may you be happy." When you see a bird in the sky, "Oh, may all go well for you." When you see a chipmunk out in the yard, "Oh, may you be well." When you see another person, etc. And then I would also recommend this 6 acts of generosity a day. If you want to immediately get, I'm sure, easily 10% happier, do your do your 6 micro hits. I'm sorry, do your 6 acts of generosity. You know, just doing a conscious, generous act towards others will really help. Okay, great. And then, let me just one clarifying note. So again, you can do just the easy person, or you can go through the whole list. No pressure. Play around with it. See what works. All righty. So thank you all. And see you on Sunday, not Monday. It'll be Sunday. And then if you can't make that, I'll be sending out the recording for the next class as well. Okay, see you all. Bye-bye. Yep.